doing, Mikey?
Good, man. I'm doing well.
What do you got for us today? You got a pretty amazing guest.
I do. You may have heard it made national news that Dick's Sporting Goods has decided to stop selling firearms to anyone that is under 21. Mm-hmm. So adults who are
any firearm, not just a rifle.
Any firearm. Wow. So if you're an 18-year-old adult or a 19 or 20-year-old adult,
you're done.
You cannot buy a firearm from Dick's Sporting Goods. Well, they have a fantastic employee in the North Carolina area. I should say. His name's Griffin McCullar. And he wrote them a letter that was actually very polite, but said, hey, I quit. I can't support these laws anymore. And I just want to read just a little bit of it real quick, and then we're gonna talk to Griffin. It says, I'm putting in my 2 weeks' notice. I'd greatly apologize as my job here has been great. The staff is phenomenal and very easy to work with. The management is full of great people, and the pay is good. I do not have one bad thing to say about this store. However, I cannot be the face of these new gun policies in effect. I find them morally and constitutionally wrong. I refuse to be a part of a corporation with these liberal policies. Again, I truly apologize for the inconvenience. Sincerely, the 20-year-old employee that is an avid hunter who can no longer purchase firearms from the store in which he is a salesman at the gun counter, Griffin McCullar, and then he has a "Don't Tread on Me" flag.
Wow.
So,
and that's something.
So we have him on the line here. Griffin, are you there?
Hey, how are you doing today?
Good. Thank you for coming on.
There he is.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Hey, you know what? We were so excited about having you on. We got somebody from your neck of the woods on. His name is Hollywood. Joe, say hi.
I'm from over Mount Airy area.
I got you. I'm from right here by Camp Lejeune.
Right.
So I can't tell you how proud I am. We've never met, but I can't tell you how proud I am of you for standing up for yourself and for standing up for all of us and standing by your principles and saying, hey, I'm not going to be a part of this, and writing a letter and going public with it. Thank you so very much for doing that.
Hey, thank you guys.
So what inspired you? Tell me the process.
I mean, I got into work that day, and they told me these new gun policies that were coming out, and I noticed all my large capacity magazines were gone, and there was a sign up that said I couldn't sell to anybody under the age of 21. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can deal with this. It's okay, whatever. I can just work and deal with it. I'm against it, but I can just work and deal with it. And I literally had customers walking up to me and shaking my hand and saying, thank you for your new policies. And I was 100% against it. And I literally couldn't handle having to be the face of an organization with policies as such.
Interesting. So how long before you decided to say, hey, this is enough, I can't do this?
The same day the policies came out.
That would do it. Well, and you know what's funny? I got to say, stores like Walmart and Target, they've been selling guns and ammo for as long as they've been open. And we've never had an issue. We have one issue that has nothing related to this. And this, you think they're doing it for a political reason, or is it just management?
I think it's definitely political reasoning. I think they have a lot of push from the left side to or not necessarily the left side, but just anti-gunners to do this. I mean, that's 100% what it is, and they're losing a lot of customers and a lot of employees because of it.
Wow.
So now so you wrote the letter, and what, you posted it on Facebook, or how did you get it out there?
I posted on Facebook, but I handed it in first.
Oh, okay. So you gave the management at least heads up notice what you were doing.
Yeah, I mean, I went in there and handed it to them. I said, hey, this is my 2 weeks, and posted on Facebook. I woke up the next morning and went to my other job, and I got a call about midway through the day that I was terminated, and they didn't want me coming back the next 2 weeks. And then I checked my phone, and I had like a few thousand shares, and kind of understood why.
So
you mean to tell me they wouldn't even let you honor the 2 week notice that you gave?
No, but they paid me for it.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then I'm not complaining.
There you
go. Yeah, we ain't complaining about it.
So, okay. So, yeah, you said you went there on day number one, and they wouldn't let you sell, firearms and ammo and accessories and firearms to adults under 21. Is that?
Yep, that's exactly it. You can, in North Carolina legally at age 18, you can buy a shotgun, rifle, anything besides a handgun, ammunition, whatever, and I can't sell to those legal adults, and it was 100% wrong to me, especially being right here by a military installation where where Marines are running around with M4s at age 19 and they can't come in and buy a shotgun to go duck hunting with.
And you guys are in duck hunting country, for goodness sakes.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of duck hunting out here. And
so you said, what, a handful of people came up and said, oh, I'm glad you changed your policies, right?
Yeah, a handful. I guess all the negatives hadn't shown up yet by the time I put in my 2 weeks. But I'm sure they definitely got some people telling them that they aren't coming back as well.
And now, since you've put out and said, "Hey, look, I quit," and it went viral, and I've seen you've been on the news, I've seen you've been on other radio. What's the feedback been for standing up and saying, "Hey, I think this is wrong, and I can't be a part of it"?
I've gotten a little bit of both fields. I've gotten everything from people actually giving me a free bear hunt next year to I've gotten like 75 to 100 job offers. But then on top of that, I've gotten a ton of hate mail. I've gotten, probably hundreds of messages a day of just absolutely hateful things.
Really? And they don't even know. They don't even know you. And you have a choice where you work, right? No one said you.
Apparently, I'm a snowflake.
Well, now, so let me ask you: did anybody prompt you to do this, or did any organization reach out and say, "Hey, we want you to do this"? Is this set up in any way?
No, not at all, actually. Even my parents didn't prompt me to do this. I asked my dad's opinion on it, and he said, "Man, that is 100% your decision. I'm going to be behind you either way." But
excellent.
Absolutely, nobody had anything to do with it.
Good for you. So this is just you saying, "Hey, my employer no longer reflects my principles, and it's not something I can stand for," and that's it, right?
Yep, exactly.
Good for you. So what are you employed now, or what's going on now?
Oh yeah. I'm working at a different gun shop around the corner from there, and then they also run fishing charters and work in Alaska a portion of the year.
Oh, wow.
Well, if you get bored, I'm telling you what, come out here. Hollywood will hook you up.
You got that right. I got a place for you, buddy.
I'm telling you, Gun Range San Diego is like the Nordstroms of gun ranges, man. You would fall. If you ever get out to California, you better look us up.
I got some family in Bakersfield. That's where I was born at.
Okay, well, that's not that far up the road from us.
And he's got a San Diego connection, too, don't you, Griffin? Don't you live out here for a while?
Yeah, my dad was at Pendleton for a bit.
Yeah, lovely Pendleton. Yeah, I do a lot of support work out there as well. Well, that's just absolutely awesome. And now that you've done this, has it prompted you to do anything? Maybe get out there and get the word out, or was this just kind of it's done is done?
Yeah, I'm gonna be posting some things up on Facebook here in the next few days. Okay. I'm not gonna really say quite yet what, but I'm definitely calling for a boycott on Dick's Sporting Goods from everybody that's pro gun.
Absolutely.
If Let's I can do that,
good for you.
See if I can get some policy change. I'm gonna see what I can get changed.
Now, do you think? Now, I understand you're studying to be a hunting guide up in Alaska, right? Isn't that your career track?
Yeah, I'm like an apprentice guide up there right now. I'm in training to become a guide. That's my end goal.
Do you think that this experience has sparked? I mean, maybe you were politically active before, but has this experience sparked a little bit of a interest or an awakening when it comes to politics?
Definitely. I was never really involved. I mean, I would definitely pay attention to the news and see what was going on in the world, and I knew what I believed. But until now, I've really put a lot of research into why people are going for gun control and why it's a stupid idea. But I've really done a lot of research, and I've learned a lot because of this experience. And
you're 20, right?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been a gun owner? What's your shooting experience?
I started hunting at age 13, and I got a Winchester 1400 12 gauge at age 13. So ever since then, I've been shooting.
Nice. Well, very cool. I got to tell you again. I can't tell you how how proud we are. Truly, I mean, it's so nice to see someone at any age just say, "Hey, you know what? I'm standing up. I don't care what the consequences are. I want to do what's right. I want to support the Second Amendment." And it's even better to hear that you're getting 1,000 shares. You get 100 and something job offers, and that people out there are saying, "Yeah, this guy reflects us." We're kind of the hardworking, silent majority. We're the ones that are the pillars of society. And when somebody like you steps up and says, "Hey, enough is enough," you represent us all. And thank you so very, very much for doing it, Griffin.
Absolutely. Hey, and don't be a stranger either. When any news comes up, I know we're on the wrong side of the United States out here in crazy California, and we're the only gun show out here, so you got to support us, and we'll support you.
Sounds good. You guys got it. Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for coming on.
All right, we're going to take a small break.
Without someone doing something about it, it's not going to get any better.